Of course I'm starving myself. I'm going to Jamaica Carnival. Of course I'm practicing my wine. What do you mean?
Oh my. Wow.
It's on mute. Hey, hold on. Bitch, be quiet. Lot of niggas fake, so I'm moving in silence.
What is going on? What is going on? Wolfpack, what's good? It's your boy, the Wolf. Let's get it. Listen, let me tell y'all something. There's nothing worse than hearing women giving women bad advice. And I hear it all the time. It's a shame. What can you do about it? Nothing. What we can do is watch some of these clips that they make when they do stuff like this. And also some funny clips. But listen, there's a lot of stuff said in jest. These comedy skits are built around these round table talks and these podcasts from women where they're pretty much just pushing out a bunch of misandry and disguising it as debates and important topic issues in the black community and things like that, when they're really just, bashing men. But I'm not going to hold y'all too long. I know you want to see the clip, so with no further ado, we'll get right into it.
Thank you guys for having me.
And that's why men are the problem.
All I did was sit down.
Gaslighting.
I didn't even say anything yet.
Invalidating our feelings.
How did I offend you?
Is that deflection?
I'm gonna go. Thank you guys.
Now look, and it's a skit obviously, but there's a lot of stuff that can be said in jest. I know most of the time we see these round table talks, do it not go just like that? A bunch of wild and unacceptable facial expressions with, unacceptable in modern day society and culture. Body language. And even though they say words here and there, but it does sound like just a lot of disgruntled mumbling and gestures. But it is what it is. Those guys know what they're doing and going there, but it's not going to stop us from calling it out. You know what I'm saying? But a funny skit, but still a very impactful skit. All right? Let's move forward.
Tell you something. You don't even know it, but he knows exactly what you're doing. He knows that you've been being, you think that you've been being secretive, but he already knows. He's been watching you. He's been peeping you. He's been seeing all the little side snaky stuff that you've been doing. He's been seeing how you moving differently. He's been noticing stuff about your social media. He's been noticing stuff about your device. He's been noticing things about your car and the way you move about, the way you talk to him, the way you respond to him, the way you act towards him. He knows exactly what you're doing. So stop it. Fuck out of here. Girl, let me tell you something.
She's absolutely right. Men have intuition. We know more than you think. We just choose to move in silence. But we'll allow you enough rope to hang yourself. We got to make sure for sure that what we see is true. That's how we move.
I could be out with my friends and we could be having a blast. But the minute that my man calls, hello, you said what, you want me to come with? I'm out. Mid turn up. I'm out.
Absolutely.
Period. They be like, where you going? To my man. To my man. You always with him. You was just with him. I don't care. I'm going to be with him. And I'm going to be with him again after that. Yes. And again after that. Yes. And again after that. Because that's my man.
Yep.
I'm out. Turn up with y'all later. I'll see y'all later. Period.
She got it. Need more like her. Most women need to take notes. This is the way you need to be. Hey, listen, it gets to a point where you're going to end up not wanting to go out and turn up with these people anyway. You might as well do something about it now. Let it go. But you'll learn. You'll learn one way or another. Either by yourself after you've been ran through, or you can do it, with a good guy before you end up down that lonely road, looking at the wall, edging up on you, or coming up quickly. And you with the decision of, well, I'm not a good woman, might as well just have a couple kids out of wedlock. Wild behavior.
It's whether he likes you or not. After a couple of weeks of getting to know you, you should know whether he wants to pursue things seriously with you or not. So if you are still talking to this man and haven't had a date arranged yet, but things that guys do when they don't like you. I already have part 2 brewing, so if you want to see that, make sure that you're following if you're not already. Okay, number 1, first thing you need to do is look at his appearance whenever he's around you. If this man has not had a fresh trim before he sees you, he is not into you in the slightest. Never in my 25 years of life have I seen a man not get a haircut before he sees a girl he likes. It's just a part of a guy's routine that has to be done. So if he's not putting an effort into his appearance, babe, he just doesn't like you like that. Number 2, if you've been talking to this guy for longer than 3 months and he still hasn't arranged a date with you, it's not looking good. A guy knows in 3 weeks, hell, 3 minutes, whether he likes you or not. After a couple of weeks of getting to know you, you should know whether he wants to pursue things seriously with you or not. So if you are still talking to this man and haven't had a date arranged yet, but you are in fact spending all day every day talking to him, you are just his entertainment. Sorry, that was a bit harsh, but sometimes the harsh truth is needed. If this sounds like your situation, stop wasting your time. Go and do the shit that you need to do. And lastly, if he only replies to certain parts of your messages and happens to miss the parts where you talk about relationships and your feelings, he's scared of relationships and commitment. It's quite clever really, because he's still giving you a response, just not to the shit that you want him to reply to. So then you feel incredibly silly to bring it up a second time and ask him again. He is just keeping you where he wants you. And that's in the realm of girls who he finds attractive but doesn't want a relationship with. I don't know how to end this one. I would say you're welcome, but I'm actually quite sorry, because I feel like sadly this is most men nowadays. Stay strong, queen.
Yeah, she can feel like that all she wants to, but don't make it a fact. Don't make it true either. And this is what they do. They go off what they feel. She don't know anything. Just because she's been with a lot of men don't mean she's been with every man. It don't mean that she's been with real men. She could have been with some males. Sound like some Chads and Tyrones. The way that the guy was stringing her along just to have texting conversation. You think that she's not entertaining other men at the same time to get that physical contact? Listen, it's easy to play one side of the fence when you're online babbling, yapping, as she would say, about nonsense. But whatever she's saying is from her perspective, from, even if it's a big pull to her, it's not a big pull in the sea of men out there, globally. So and she's 25, and that's why I keep telling you guys, this stuff has affected the younger generation. So y'all are like, oh, give me somebody like 22, 23, 24, 25. They're worse, and they don't have no base for it. They haven't had to really fight for any real issues for the generation. They're just talking. They do the most talking in this generation, and it's not based, and they look to be the most soulless. That's why I keep telling y'all, like, nothing behind their eyes, man. Come on, dude. That's why I keep telling y'all, man, like, and they put this babble to whatever they want so they can be independent and be out here playing the field because all guys are playing them. No, the Chads that she's picking are playing her. Whatever. Let's keep it trucking.
I have a very Jamaican mother, and the other day I did my makeup. I felt so cute. I
had to put some eye candy on here.
How I usually do, snatch, whatever. And I overlined my lips. And I did it in a way where I did like a brown overline, and then I put like a reddish overline to give it dimension. And I go and see her. And the first thing out of this woman's mouth, why your outlet looks so big? Bruh. This completely encapsulates my entire experience having my mother, my very Jamaican, honest, blunt mother. I love her to death, love her always, but it's so hilarious. Island parents, Jamaican parents, Caribbean parents are just characters. I would pay to put them all in a reality TV show and just sit back, eat popcorn, and relax, because they are characters. Okay? Characters. So I have a very...
And we will now, as Passport Bros, expats, and digital nomads, travel to these countries and find out how these women are, and get us a couple of these treasures over here, or over there, it looks like that, in these countries that are walking around looking like that everywhere, you know? So listen, you guys, I just, you know what I'm saying? It's just real quickly here. Don't judge me, y'all.
I'm going to Jamaica Carnival. Of course, Mama Flag. What do you mean? I'm going to Jamaica Carnival. Good luck trying to whine with me. I'm going to Jamaica Carnival. Of course, I'm starving myself. I'm going to Jamaica Carnival. Of course, I'm practicing my wine. What do you mean?
Oh my. Wow.
I'm going to Jamaica Carnival, and I'm trying to learn all these new soca songs, so please don't interrupt me.
Absolutely.
I'm going to Jamaica Carnival. Of course, I'll be jumping with Exodus. You're done. No! I'm going to Jamaica Carnival. Of course, Mama Flag. What do you mean?
You know, doggone well, I'm going to be traveling the globe. Y'all, listen, man. Listen, y'all. There's no reason to be sticking around in the States when there's stuff like that going on, carnivals and everything else. It's getting wild, wet, and free. Now, we're going to go over there and use protection, and we're going to be vetting. I understand you guys might get caught up in the festivities, you know what I mean, of the locals, but make sure you wrap it up, all right? And make sure you're wrapping it up, y'all. Gold rappers, let's do this, man. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna hold y'all too much longer. Man, it's thick like grits. All right, brothers. Listen, and the ladies that watch, I'm not gonna hold y'all. Just, you know what I'm saying? What you seen was a couple good women that are giving out great advice, and then you seen the other side of it, where there are women that are giving other women really bad advice, and they can't be taken serious, shouldn't be taken serious. They have no man. Why are y'all listening? But it is what it is. Whatever. I appreciate y'all. Remember, I'm your brother and I love you. Smash that like button, share the video, and drop a comment, man. You know, whether you like it or not, whatever. Just drop a comment. It helps spread the video through the algorithm. Remember, I'm trying to get to 20K before my birthday. You guys, listen, freshly divorced. Let's do this, or starting over. Let's show them what it's about. You guys have all the power. Let's do it. And I'm out.
In this game, you gotta have that dog in you.
Made in America.